Howdy gamers, Old Gamer Guy here, back with another Outward video. We're here exploring Blister Burrow as part of a side quest. The main problem we have right now, the main quest, is that we have a blood price, a blood debt basically, that we have to pay. That's because of something our grandmother did back in the day. We're still liable for it, which sucks. And so we're not really an adventurer, but we've been forced to become an adventurer to pay off this debt. Otherwise, we're going to lose our house. We live in the lighthouse. I guess we basically run the lighthouse. But yeah, we're here exploring this cave. This is it's inhabited by troglodytes. We killed one of them in the last video. And I'm sort of making a pile of items that I find next to the entrance to the cave because I can't carry it all at once, and I want to be able to pick things up and take them to town and sell them, come back and get some more. So I'm kind of piling it all up there at the entrance to the cave. It's a suitably creepy environment, nice and dark. You need your torch, as you can see right there. And there's some movement there on the other side of the room, which I assume is another troglodyte. So I put my torch away and get my shield out and my mace. I went ahead and put my shield and my mace in quick slots so I can switch those out quickly. And it is indeed another troglodyte with the troglodyte trident. This one actually manages to hurt me a little bit. Not too badly, but the other one didn't hurt me at all. But my mace makes quick work of the troglodyte. He's got some common mushrooms on him. The side quest is to find a large red mushroom, which we just did right there. And this is what the woman in town wants me to bring her. So our journal has been updated. And I'm using some bandages here to heal myself a little bit. Bandages will slowly heal you. They'll also stop bleeding if you're bleeding. I wasn't bleeding just then, but I did need a little bit of healing. So I can obviously keep exploring the cave, or I can go back and drop off the quest item, which is what I eventually decide to do. But here's some clean water to drink. I've got some clean water in a water skin, but it's good to save that as much as possible, I imagine. So if you can find a clean water source, go ahead and take advantage. I don't know how extensive these cave systems can be in the game, but you don't have a map. It's not like other RPGs where you auto-generate a map as you explore. It's just, tunnels and passageways and twists and turns, and you could, if you don't keep track of where you are, I imagine you could get lost. Maybe it's possible to eventually buy a map, like of the outside world and things, but I have not seen anything like that yet. And there's definitely more of this cave to explore. But right now I'm heading back to the entrance. And here's a few things I have left on the ground. And so I need to decide what I want to carry back and what I want to leave behind for later. So once I get all that sorted and get back outside, it's not quite dark yet, but I have a torch just in case it gets dark on our way back to town. And so I head down the path back toward the village. I get back without incident, and it is starting to get dark now, so I decide I'll probably just go ahead and get back up to the lighthouse and get some sleep, so I can head out early in the morning and resume my explorations of Blister Burrow. But for now, I'm going to go drop off my quest item, and this is not the type of RPG where the NPCs will, go home and go to sleep and things like that. So she is still standing exactly where I left her.
Greetings, friend.
And she'll be happy to receive her gigantic red mushroom.
Lend me your ear. You've earned this.
She gave me 70 silver coins. I need 150 silver to pay off my debt. I went ahead and went to a vendor and sold some of the items that I got in Blister Burrow, and then I headed right back to the lighthouse so I could get some rest and start off fresh in the morning. So that kind of became my routine for the next few days. I would get some rest in town and then head on back to Blister Burrow and explore and kill some troglodytes. I found a few things, but you have about 5 days to raise the money to pay off your blood price. So I didn't feel too much pressure time-wise, but I didn't know what else to do, so I kept coming on back to this cave. I wasn't too excited about pressing forward down this passageway here. I thought I was about to meet some kind of a really formidable creature that would really mess me up. But it turned out to be another troglodyte. Although he did hurt me more than the other troglodytes had so far. But I really like the lighting in this game. It goes to show you cutting edge graphics are not super important in making an atmospheric sort of a game. I think lighting has more to do with it. If you've ever played Amnesia, it's the same kind of a thing, although that's first person, but it's, the graphics are certainly not cutting edge, but it is undeniably a creepy game. So I think the lighting has a lot to do with that, and they did a great job with the lighting in this game. So that troglodyte did take about a quarter of my health, and I made the mistake of leaving town without buying another bandage. I'm not sure I even thought about it. I was trying to buy as little as possible so I could build up my cash and pay off my debt, but I'm not even sure I thought about buying a bandage. But I did find something good in this room here. A giant heart garnet that doesn't even weigh anything, but it turned out to be worth, a decent amount of silver, not a huge amount. I'm sure there are much more valuable things in the game, but at this point that was like my biggest find so far. And as you saw, there was some kind of a large creature dead right there. I don't know if that's supposed to be a giant or maybe a troll, or who knows. Definitely larger than the troglodytes I've been meeting so far. And speaking of troglodytes, we're about to meet one more in this video. Just getting a little drink of water here. I think the cave down below there is a place I've already been, but I'm not sure. It's easy to get turned around in these passageways. But here is a troglodyte. Can't remember if he hurts me or not. Nope, he didn't touch me. He's got some mushrooms as well, and he had a troglodyte trident. Well, now it says bag overweight. So I'm going to head back toward the entrance and drop some things off. But for now, I'm going to end this video here, and we will pick it up right here in the next video. Thanks for watching.